We are live right here at the Meade County Fairgrounds, and we got a special guest on today.
In with us today is Pastor Ryan Franks of Journey Church and Meade County Christian School, the Rockets.
Yep. It is.
So, Pastor, thanks for welcome to the show.
Thanks
for coming on with us.
Appreciate it. No, it's always an honor to be here. Love the paper, love the podcast, love the studios, everything and anything.
Thank you.
And on it, partner with you guys. It's been a very, it's been a blessed experience.
I think building the kingdom is a part of everyday reality. It does, and you got to just jump in. And I think what's nice is when you do your show, you bring in a little. You're such a good teacher.
You're incredibly kind.
No, I mean like you're a good teacher. You break it down like a shotgun, and some of us need that. We need it like, to the little crack and the break. And
I think the only reason why that happens is just because that is how I have to learn.
Yeah.
So if I go to these conferences and they just completely overwhelm me with like all these resources, all these dreams and visions, all these incredible guest speakers that have been building something for 20 to 30 years, I leave thinking to myself, holy smokes, if I'm not this by tomorrow, I'm a failure. Yeah. But if I can get somebody for 5 to 6 minutes when I don't have to reread something 10 times, because I can't read a book in 30 days, but I can read that book in 90 because I'm going to have to read that 3 times so I can process it.
Because you're probably a lot like me. I read something, but I don't want to just read it to get the words.
Exactly.
I want to get the meaning, the context, and everything, and pull it all together so that I really know it, not just
Well, and ultimately, what you want to do is you want the person to succeed, and so if there is no room for error, and that's how we usually do business as well, like whether it be the Rockets or church or something like that, I am sharing how to do it step by step, minute by minute, because sometimes people are like, I don't understand the language you just used, and you're assuming that I know what that means, and they may not, because language is everything. I don't mean like cursing. I mean like how you're talking about words
how
and stuff.
You communicate, right? And there's a lot to be said about that, because that's one of the things that a lot of people don't realize. Like the book 1984 is actually about the loss of language and being able not to be able to communicate with one another. And it basically falls. Communication falls apart.
The book of 1984. Right. I'm going to dig into that a little bit. No,
Orwell was a big linguist guy.
Yes.
He was a big So
no, church is going incredibly well. The school, Meade County Christian, big year for us, right? So we're introducing transportation. We're introducing new playgrounds, retaining walls. We've got new sports programs, but we're also integrating like teen Bible quiz, junior Bible quiz. We're here for the highest quality of education that is available, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, we remember that the Lord's not going to say, hey, well done on your report card. He's going to say, what did you do with your purpose? And so we're integrating all of the Bible, all that God's doing, and and there's no funny business with it. It's fundamental biblical education at its greatest level.
That's reinforced not just in the pulpit, but at the school, and everything we do. At both campuses and things like that, right?
Which is true, So we have the South Campus with the Bardstown campus. We've got Meade County Christian School, and then we're incredibly proud of being the founding partner for Adult and Teen Challenge Women's Crisis Center. That's here in Brandenburg as well, and so we're seeing great results with girls going through the program and then getting the help that they need. So we're proud to have them under the Journey banner and moving forward.
And that goes, that's like what we're here this week is the Meade County Fair. And so it's about the community. It's about reaching the community.
Right.
A lot of you might have just noticed that David Pace is sat down next to us over here.
I just want to say how good Brian looks on the right over there.
Listen, man. Hey, that's what a couple of days of working a gate might. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's actually the gates have been fantastic. We're enjoying our time with the people, having people come in. It's been a little on the toasty side, but that's been great because people have the availability to come out to the fair anytime that they want with no weather issues.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this has not been the hottest fair on record by any means, but it's been a hot one.
Toasty.
It's been toasty. I like that word, toasty. But yes, with Adult Teen Challenge, Women's Crisis Center, and then Sierra's House. The Sierra's House is also under the Journey umbrella as well. So no matter where you are as a female, for the good, for the bad, or for the challenge, there's a spot for you and a family waiting for you.
Right.
No matter what your circumstances may be.
Whether it's pre-incarceration, post-incarceration,
Right.
Or if you just need somebody to pray with you, talk to
Right.
you. We between Journey Church's
Right.
has been partnering with different people in the community to make sure we have people at every stage.
And if you ever need food, right? If you ever need food or hospitality Tuesdays, but no, it's going well. We're really excited. Meade County Christian School is doing a great job. Their enrollment is up 30%.
I was going to ask you about that.
Enrollment is through the roof right now.
Are you still enrolling?
Technically, that's part of the kingdom building kind of thing. Is we would never want to say no, but we are probably a few days out from saying, hey, this room is absolutely maxed.
Right.
And we have that, and and I give updates on the podcast, Ryan Frank's Business and Leadership. But we are full. We are full this year, but we can always make room for one or two
Take
more.
us back through it. So it goes. It's pre-K.
Yeah, it's
through eighth grade this year?
Yeah, preschool all the way through 8th. We've got basketball, we've got cheer, we've got volleyball, we've got all kinds of different kinds of clubs, transportation. It's just growing exponentially, and we're incredibly excited about that.
Yeah. So I just wanted to add. So and we're looking to expand that in the future, right? To
absolutely.
High school and such.
All
right?
the way up through 12th grade, we have plans, for a building in the back. All the way up through senior, everybody, we're accredited, we're certified, licensed teachers, the whole 9 yards. I mean, you can't go.
What's the full enrollment right now?
Like how many students?
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to have to probably pause at like around 140, 150 and continue. But we are in the beginning process of building a junior high wing.
I remember when it was like 60 or 70,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
So
it's grown quite a bit over the last 2 years.
It's going well. And so the junior high wing is in the preliminary process right now.
And we have a bus.
And we have a bus. We've got transportation.
Yeah.
Very excited. But no, I'm just thankful that Journey Church is doing the kingdom building. It's required to be not just be a place of safety on Sunday mornings with a great place to meet the Lord, but Monday through Saturday it's also meeting community needs, and that's what the local church should be, that we see out of Acts chapter 2. So anyway, thank you.
Well, appreciate you stepping in with us.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by.
Was there any water lines behind that church?
You know what? There is one.
There is.
You know what is something funny? We're filling it.
You are.
We're filling it this week.
I saw that.
We've got some field trucks coming in.
That's just the inside joke.
You know what?
Yeah, I know.
If you see the mayor, let him know that it's
They
going
have
well.
been. Most people have been letting the mayor know.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks, Pastor Ryan. So David, thanks for joining us again today. I don't know where Steve ran off to. I mean, but you're sitting in his seat now, so we'll just talk a little bit about the fair today. How are things going at the fair so far?
Well, it's probably been a tough day from heat. I think it's been as tough today, even though we've had a really good breeze. It's been a warm day. But we started off this morning, arrived about. I got here about 20 minutes till 7, something like that.
What
this
time did
morning.
demo derbies finish up last night?
I got home about 1 something, and so we were back, and we had so many people come in last night, about 20 some odd semis. Well, then all of a sudden when we roll in, it's like an ant farm working. Everybody's jockeying around trying to find a place to park. We basically had to start from scratch, moving people around. We had Smith Engineering helped us, Michael O'Reilly. We've actually got plotted parking spots for that in the back. We have a 62 spaces identified. We're trying to park 80 vehicles right now.
Wow.
83 hooks tonight. So if you want to see a good truck and tractor pull, it'll be tonight.
NTPA is here tonight at the Meade County Fairgrounds. And they have 4 classes.
4 classes.
3 tractor classes and 1 truck class, right?
4-wheel drive trucks.
4-wheel drive trucks.
And if you're not here, you'll know it.
Yeah, I mean, we used to live out on Mobley Road.
Yeah.
And we could hear it at Mobley Road easily. You would lay here at night without the TV on or anything on, and they're like, is that the tractor pull? It's the tractor pull. But it's great. I mean, it's a great time. It's one of my favorite days of the fair is the tractor pull.
I think there's 26 4-wheel drive trucks in that class.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of 4-wheel drive
the last
trucks.
class of the night also. And their goal is to turn over. When I say turnover, that's when you pull one, getting the sled back, hooking the second vehicle back up, we want it to be about 2.5 minutes. And
that takes work.
We took tonight, put it down. If everything clicks at 4 minutes, we're about 5.5 hours to get it through.
So that's 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
It's 1
yeah.
o'clock.
Then we start a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you turn it all over again, right?
Busier tomorrow.
So today, there's not a lot going on aside from the tractor pull tonight, right?
Well, we had earlier, there's nothing really on the grounds tonight at all except for the truck and tractor pull. And one of the things that we do...
Aside from the rides and the fair.
When I say there's no other shows, but the main reason we took that day kind of to give us that time frame was basically so we could have the time to get the track ready. You know how it is when it ends with a demolition derby.
Yep.
And I asked them again today, but it wouldn't have been near as good as when Monday would have been. I wanted time lapse of showing how that arena looked when we got here at 8 o'clock to what it looked like at 2 o'clock.
We've got to get a camera out there.
Yeah.
We've got to.
I'd like to do a time lapse.
That's what they were just talking about. We need to see if we can't just hang a 4K video camera out there, and just run it and get the raw footage, and then
I can do that. I got all that equipment. I just need to
not run it, because I know you all have stream rights and things like that you all do for the runs, but everything else that goes into making it, the behind the scenes, is what we're talking about.
We're just talking about what it takes for us to take it from the
zero
raw demolition derby stage to what it is right now.
I have no problem setting something up so we could do that.
I think I mentioned this to you yesterday about a person calling. We told them we had, no drones to be flown. Well, that person pushed the window last night. They set up in the bypass on the edge of the road and flew their drone.
Did they fly it in your airspace?
Well, we couldn't prove it yet, but they said they were just flying in the easement.
Oh, you know what you can do? You can take that drone down, and actually law enforcement can stop him because if it's not a recreational zone, and since I know the mayor of Brandenburg, it's pretty simple to make recreational permits required for city flight inside of the limits.
Well, another thing you could do is just go to the FAA, log in online, and actually create a no-fly zone within X amount of feet of the fairgrounds. That's a pretty easy thing to do. It's a temporary no-fly zone.
We would share what we can do with it, but we don't want somebody coming in here getting pictures of somebody on the ride or something where I wouldn't be able to control that.
No, absolutely. You're not. That's not.
I
can go through a whole class on copyright and infringement of privacy.
If somebody's walking around in a public area,
we'll fix it for next year.
But there's some things. But we should really look at how let's get a good camera angle. Put something up on the edge of the building or something.
We just got to come out and set it up so when you start the work, it goes, and then when you end the work, we stop. And then when the next round happens, and we splice it all together. But we could easily do that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's one of my things too. We talk about, Friday took down. We had that 36 girls in the pre-teen, 16 girls in the teen last night.
Yep.
So it took a while to get that building straightened up, cleaned up. There is nothing in the community building tonight. So to set up for baby contest, all those are tomorrow. So today's a day where we can kind of a little bit, but you're working the entire day.
Yeah.
I was in the pits from about 8:10, 8:15 until just a few minutes ago, where right now, like I said, we have 60 parking spaces, and right at this moment, we're parking almost 80 vehicles back there. We've had to go up in the field and park trucks. Thank goodness it's dry.
Yeah.
That's the key.
The one good thing about it not having any Roger this week is that you have parking.
That's right.
Extra parking. So
a lot of extra parking. So makes a difference for us to be able to keep doing that.
we got Steve back. I think he was just getting rid of a fan that was giving us some noise.
Yeah, it's all right.
So you know what?
You're good.
So we had, I think we've been on the Kentucky Talk screen for a little while. So
It shouldn't have moved.
I don't know. It was on there, but
Okay.
but we're okay now. But anyway, so so truck and tractor pull tonight. It's NTPA, so you got people from all over the country. Any idea about where the furthest guys come from?
Well, several guys were from out in Iowa were here. They went to another pool. Well, that one's been here since Tuesday.
Wow.
Waiting his turn to get in, and they just love coming to the fair and want to be a part. Another gentleman, he's got a Massey Ferguson trailer, and he pulled in, and we were showing him options to put his truck and trailer, and he said, "You put me wherever you want me, because I just want to be here, because this is the coolest place in the world to pull. When you go through that tunnel, and all those people are sitting all around."
Yeah, very
said
cool.
They love to see good truck and tractor pulling. And I said, that's why they come out. They want to see something good.
That's why when you get here on the week before, there's chairs already lined up.
Yeah. So I think it's interesting. Several years ago in 2012, I came here when I was stationed at Fort Knox, and it was my first time because a good friend of mine is all into NASCAR and all this stuff. And he said, "Man, you got to come to the Meade County Fair." That was my first introduction. And y'all been doing this for so many years, but it's a well-oiled machine, from tearing the track down, building the track back up, to making sure that the drivers are all taken care of, getting in and out of the gate. The whole flow is a very, it's like a ballet of dancers, and it all runs very smoothly. I think what is really nice about it, though, is you as parents can come over here and enjoy that part, and your kids can be over running amok on the rides and stuff, and know that they're safe.
Right. And that's a goal of ours. Family fair. But our goal is, number one, we want it to be safe. We have pre-meetings with all the emergency management, everything we can to make that work. We got to have people in their minds knowing everything's been done to make this the perfect spot for people to be and raise their kids and be part of it. And that's kids have grown up. If you would come out today, we did something today that we probably haven't done enough of. We had brand younger kids on the tractors working the track, because we wanted to teach some of these younger ones to come on. I mean, we still feel like we're young, but I was out helping. We were adjusting some lights, fixing a light, and it was hot. I'm telling you, down in that ring, no shade, it was unreal.
Once you get into my age, when you're in your 50s, you start, those these things start affecting you. You don't realize. I mean, I've always been a big guy. I'll tell you. You tell me. Tell me. But it's a once we get once you get to a certain age, you just can't. Your tolerance will start dropping. I said this yesterday. You see guys that are 75, 80 years old, and they're running marathons still and things. You're like, that's not going to be me. I ruined my body for that sort of thing years ago. I didn't play in running sports. I played in sports where I was moving, and I had the sharp turns, and football, baseball, basketball, lots of football. And so I wore this body out, and then of course, the weight I got into. That's another story.
I get tickled every time I see Billy Sipes, because his dad, he runs a tractor out here, and so family affair. They've been doing it for years.
Right.
And I rode combine with him last year when they were harvesting beans, and just amazing, man. But if you don't move around, motion's lotion. That's what the physical therapist will tell you.
Jerry does a great job on that tractor.
He does, doesn't he?
And they love it, and he always does really well here.
Yeah.
He just enjoys it because all the family's here to see him, and it makes a difference. And that's the thing we're trying to do. I don't want this to die on the vine when this group's not here. We want that younger group, and we have got that on our board right now. Several people following along that are in their 30s.
Yeah.
And that's needed for our sake. And moving
the
forward,
older folks should be teaching and guiding the youngers, and then the youngers should be taking the ropes and then moving. You're always supposed to, you're always supposed to teach and send them out.
There's going to be a day. It's going to happen. It's 40 years from now, and they're going to say David Pace is rolling over in his grave right now at PCU or something like that. When you're
I hope I'm a better person than that.
Just kidding.
I want it to be, when I leave, I've done what I could do, and I hope I leave it. I'll hang my hat on. It's in better shape today than it was when I got it.
It absolutely is. I mean, you've accomplished that, but you're not finished building, I don't think.
I don't know that anybody would want to take it on without the same intent. You know what I mean? I think that everybody knows who's been a part of it for all these years,
And
David?
it takes your whole family. I mean, my children are part. My daughter works in there. My son is an officer with the Meade County Sheriff's Department. He's here. My son is running parts to us from E-Town this afternoon that we need to fix some urinals. I mean, everybody thinks once the fair starts, it's over.
No.
We work the same 8-hour work in the morning.
8 hours.
Yeah.
That's just to get ready for the event.
Yeah, that's before the event. Yeah.
Before the event. But just like I said, the hardest thing for us, and it's as age has creeped up on me, but
Sure.
you know, we used to, if I got 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, it was a lot.
Yeah.
We've been fortunate this year. We've usually been home latest is 1 a.m., 1:15, but this morning, getting to bed, 1:45, 3 o'clock, guy texts me looking for power for a camper, on his camper here, and it wasn't pleasant, but we got him power.
There you go.
It's then back out here by 7 o'clock, a little after. And
I was say, whenever I come out here for anything, if I'm dropping something off or what have you, you're here.
yeah,
There's not a day that you're not here during the fair week, not an hour that you're not here in the waking hours. So that's 7 a.m. Because when we're out here, coming to the breakfast, we're getting here at 6:45 or what have you. You're here already. If I'm coming here to drop something off late from cashing out, I see you. You're here. Not just you, but the whole fair board is here and working. And I know that a lot of them have young kids and stuff themselves.
and we've tried to make that a little better. I've tried to position it where I don't want 10 people here at 8 o'clock. And I don't want 10 people here at midnight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it to where some of them can go home. I'm stupid enough that I don't go home. I don't want to be gone in case something happens.
It's like leaders eat
things like
last,
that.
right?
But,
Leaders eat last. That's a book.
And that's the one thing that's probably my point with everybody is these younger ones it's probably been as a whole week, it's been terrible hot, but it's worked really well. Our board has worked no issues with us. I mean, sometimes tempers can get a little cross, but we have not had any of that. And it's
That's
just
good.
everybody's got one goal. We wanted this to be the best it could be for these families, to make their family. This is a lot of people's family vacations for the summer.
It is.
And affordable vacation.
Yeah, I mean, $15 a day to do all the events, all the rides. All you have to pay for beyond that is your food and drink. And I mean, you all even let let people bring stuff in the arena and stuff like that from home and such, right?
We don't police that, but we do if it's something they shouldn't be carrying around.
I'm talking about water.
I got you.
Our whole goal is that, why should I not let you have a water in a cooler or something like that?
Yeah.
Because it's hot.
I think people do a good job of making their rounds, especially once they're here all week like us. I have a particular sandwich of the day, and I hit all the booths, and I know where I can go get some water, but I pick up a water or something to drink there too to help them with their programs. But between all the high school programs and then Kissel Entertainment food booths, and I'd be reminiscent if we didn't compliment Kissel Entertainment again for the brilliant work they do with their amusements out there. But it's a good time to be had by all.
They are a great family. We've used them for years, like I told you. And I mean, I'm going to give you all a challenge for tonight.
All right.
And hopefully it's going to work out for y'all. I want you
listening.
to go out of the booth, go out behind the bleachers or in front, either one.
Okay.
I want you to walk full length of those bleachers, observing the whole time. Make this about a 9 o'clock walk, 8:30.
Yeah.
Go down, go up the steps, and I want you to walk, not up on the road. I want you to walk through the crowd all the way around and come back to this booth. It's a trip you'll never forget. By seeing
all those
make
people.
it almost dark to where you can see through the crowd. And I'm telling you have to watch because those chairs are this close together.
I believe it.
It's really orchestrated. But
I've made that walk before.
I actually had pictures last year from doing that when we were doing the rodeo night. But tonight with the tractor pull is going to be amazing.
I do it every year and
Nice.
try to do multiple nights and just get people's perspectives when you walk with them like that.
Yep.
They see you up there looking and trying to make things.
In my business, we call that the Gimba walk, right?
The gimbal walk.
Gimba is like you go to the work. You go where the work is, and you get the perspective of the worker, but
Like
in this
undercover
case,
boss.
of the perspective.
You're
You
being
see what
undercover
they
boss.
see, and then you find the things that you can do better.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the key, and we've mentioned that just right back here just now with all these out-of-state folks that are here for this pool tonight. We talked about our community. We talked about the food booths, telling them safety-wise not to drive through the crowd, go around the edge. Then we told them all, this is what we have available for you to go forward.
Yeah.
And we're proud of saying this is what we've got here.
Sure.
And we've got anything and everything. People shouldn't have to leave here. We even have showers for the poolers to utilize, things like that. Got to ask Billy Sykes. He even got to use one for the parade. So,
Nice.
didn't know we had them. He loved it. So.
Wow. Big things tomorrow too. You got some tractor pulling for the kids tomorrow,
That's right.
And the little electric cars. You can hook them up and do that. I remember that a couple years ago. Got into that, and it was really good. But looking forward to some of the activities that are happening here tomorrow. The fair is here tomorrow too, not just tonight.
Full day tomorrow. I mean, we start at 9 a.m. and it goes clear till whenever.
Right. The midway opens up a little earlier tomorrow, right?
I think it's like we gave until there. We actually gave them an hour later by getting an hour earlier on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
So
And then these booths are open from like 3 to 6, right?
Right. Well, these booths in the building, but those food booths will be open. Some of them will be open for lunch and the whole day.
Yeah.
And it's a full day baby contest in that building 10 a.m. We've got pet and dog show at 9 a.m. We've got the electric power. We've got the pedal pool. We've got, I mean, number of things that are going on. And,
I tell you, I was out at the Fort Knox community yesterday, and it's all I could hear about when I was delivering the newspapers. And they said, y'all got that fair going on this week. And I said, we sure do. And she said, I've been telling everybody about it because we did such the one lady at the commissary, she takes pride because I come there and she says, I got rid of all your papers for you. Everybody came through my register, took a paper. So that's 500 papers that went out plus the fair catalog on Fort Knox.
I would say the catalog's over at the museum. We gave out several of those.
The new garrison commander is supposed to be here tomorrow night around 5:30 to get to see it. We've done that for several years now. We bring them, we let them go back and partake of the fried bologna to meet, see what goes on. We ride them through to see what's back there. People don't realize, they think, well, they've got tractor pull. There's probably, we're trying to park 80 people back there with trucks. Some of them 2, some of them 3 tractors. There's probably $2 to $5 million worth of equipment set back easily.
Absolutely.
And it's
probably
unreal.
Twice that in parts in those trucks.
Yeah, there's many of them got multiple engines, spare engines in there ready to go.
That's crazy. Well, David, for tonight, what's the biggest thing that you want them to get out of their house, get in the car, and come here to make it to the fair tonight? What's the biggest thing you want them to know?
I think don't be afraid of it being hot. I think we've got shade of multiple places. We've got multiple buildings we can open up if you feel hot. We've got command center with medical people on staff. Again, I thank Jerome Morgan for that, for having ambulance people here to help us with people. And it's really, we've been very fortunate, knock on wood. Just a couple of people have had to be a little bit of air conditioning and some hydration, but just come on out. We want you to enjoy it, have a good time.
I mean, this building's not air conditioned, but it's out of the heat.
Right.
And there's plenty of air movement here for you to get yourself cooled off.
We don't need a spacesuit yet. We're good.
No, we're good.
The only thing here is you don't want to be right side to side too long.
No, I know it. That's true.
No. I do thank you guys again
You're
for
welcome.
the week. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess we doing tomorrow?
Yeah, I can set up. I'll be here tomorrow.
Don't do it on my case.
No, I do it. We'll probably be here. Probably go about 3:30 tomorrow. If y'all want to tune in, we'll have some stuff and I'll have some highlights definitely tomorrow for the fair review. That my staff is diligently typing in the results
we
and
make
transcribing
copies every night for you to have that.
And we appreciate that. We're going to work real hard to get that out with a quick turn this year and get it back out. You got school starting and a whole bunch of other things coming right.
I mean, there's been people going to work before the fair is hard for me. Dr. Martin called a week and a half ago. When does the fair in year 2026? So we keep in touch on all that. But again, I want to thank you, number one,
Thank you.
for friendship.
Yes,
number
sir.
two, I want to thank you for doing this because
sir.
we get the word out to a lot of people.
Yeah.
We do.
And we want to continue that as long as we can.
We have a blast doing it.
I've told you how many people have seen the fair catalog online, right?
Yeah, 15.
So, it's
yeah.
over 10,000. Yeah, it's over 10,000 for sure. But and then they've clicked on more than 15 pages of the catalog.
I told my wife this. I'll never forget the first time Mark said, "We want you to do the Meade True show with us," and I said, "Okay." What's in Stephen Lake's basement?
Yeah.
I went,
Who's that?
Yeah. Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I mean, I've enjoyed it. We've probably done 50 of them now.
I've got.
No,
if
at
you go to the
at
YouTube
least.
channel and look at all of the different channels, yeah, we've got well over hundreds of episodes where we've communicated.
Yeah, I mean, we started out in, like you said, in Steve's basement.
Yeah.
We were in we rented a spot for a little while, and then now we're over at Messenger Studios. And it's kind of growing and growing.
full operation,
Lots of different. There's not just this show, which is now Kentucky Talks.
Right.
We've moved over from Meade Truth to Kentucky Talks. A little bit different branding.
Kentucky Talks is a
show.
statewide news program which covers highlights for the state news, and then Kentucky Talk Sports will be Meade County sports, statewide
That's
right.
sports, and just to keep our locals informed and state informed.
Yeah, and it'll be like over the Meade County. We'll cover Meade County High School sports there.
Right.
Aaron Taylor's going to be coming on to do that show starting I think the second week of August. So
we have another show that's going to come out that's hunting, fishing, game hunting and stuff. That's going to be with
It's
Colin.
very popular.
It is, yeah. Colin Tate's going to help lead that up. We're going to focus in on those, and then I've got Christians in Leadership with Pastor Ryan, which is people that want to use their faith in their business and lead from the front. But
So before you go, I know you got to jump. How many people were we up or down yesterday?
Right now, coming in tonight, we're down about 1,000 people compared to last year.
Okay.
Last two nights have been a little off. Last night was around 300 people short, and the night before was probably in that 600-700 range. And
this is the night, and tomorrow is going to be that puts it over the top.
Notoriously, Friday night is your largest night. Not just because of the night, it's because nobody has to work on Saturday.
That's true.
That's right.
And they can stay here all night long.
And they can get a good spot, good food, and have a good time.
That's right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, David.
Thank you.
All right, that's our show for this afternoon. Again, come out and see the fair. Come out and be in the fair. It's definitely a family affair here at the Meade County Fair. David Pace and the whole fair board team has put together a great event again this year. And you know what? Just come out and enjoy it. Come out and see it and feel it and experience it with us. It's a great night. It's a little hot, but it's not too bad. And once the sun goes down, it's terrific here. It's terrific. So, Steve, thanks again for helping us let me come and do this with you.
Oh, absolutely.
And we'll get to see you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Guys, have a great night. If you're sitting at home with nothing to do and you're listening to this, catching it on Facebook, you're doing it wrong. You need to get in the car.
That's right.
You need to drive on out.
That's right.
And you need to twist and shout.
Come
because there's
experience.
lots of rides to twist and shout on.
It's $15, all the rides, all the events. All you have to pay for is your food. You all have a great day. Thanks for coming out and joining us.
Voices echo in the dark. Mark and Steve ignite the spark. Dive deep inside the mind. Truths untold, we will find. Kentucky Talks loud and clear. No more whispers, no more fear. Breaking chains of silent night. Clocks are off.